What's your prediction for 2012? Will we have skyrocketing interest rates? Will the Toronto condo bubble burst? How is our unemployment rate? The global scandals and economic meltdown of entire nations were not shared by Canadians. The Canadian housing market has demonstrated a tremendous resilience in recent years, but 2011 stands out. Instead of responding to economic concerns, both here and abroad, with a retreat in sales and prices, residential real estate markets actually experienced an upswing in the volatile third and fourth quarters. While clearly not impervious to the economic impact, Canadian consumers are intent in making their moves now in advance of higher pricing values and interest rates that potentially could increase down the road. Canadians continue to buy houses. Improvement in both provincial and local economies is required. An increased deficit in Ontario resulted in a downgrade in Ontario's economic outlook. Rob Ford's first year in office has been acrimonious, especially during the second half of 2011 and the budget process. Yet Toronto real estate values continue to defy logic, with a projected increase of 5% in 2012. The economic underpinnings support ongoing demand, particularly as job creation efforts continue and unemployment rates edge down further. We're at 7.9% in Toronto. Nationally, we remain on an upward track, and the confidence consumers have demonstrated in housing over the long term in the past decade will prove well-founded again next year. The rising belief in home ownership is key, especially among Gen X and Gen Y, some of whom are making their moves sooner. The single female buyer is well ahead of her fiancé, who's out playing hockey and drinking beer. Boomers and retirees are changing too. They're healthier and more active with a longer life expectancy. Overall, we're seeing an extension of the home ownership cycle, and that's great news for housing, construction, and employment. What happened to Freedom 55? A StatsCan study doesn't speculate as to why we are seeing such a significant trend towards delayed retirement, but polls and opinion surveys provide some answers. For example, Harris Decima Reid concluded for the Scotiabank and released earlier this year found that more than 2/3 of respondents said they plan to keep working after reaching retirement age. Of these, 38% will do so because they don't have enough money to live on. Another survey, this one commissioned for TD Waterhouse, discovered that 67% of baby boomers are worried they won't have enough money to retire, while only 15% feel comfortable about shifting their situation. While tighter supply levels contribute to steady price appreciation in most major markets across Canada, Toronto is approaching 90,000 sold units. Condo unit sales now account for almost 40% of all units sold. With houses popping on the market resulting in immediate multiple offers, we are hopeful for an increase in inventory more in line with the year's previous sales that should ease the upward pressure on prices in the year ahead. So we're hoping for more listings to shift away from a seller's market. If you're considering a move this year, I'd very much like to meet with you to demonstrate what I can do to market your property. Give me a call at 647-218-2414. Thank you.